By the age of 7, I had 18 mothers and fathers, countless siblings, and a confused complex about what the world means to be a normal life. My foster campaign spanned for 4 years, 6 months, and 15 days. Drugs, abuse, and neglect ultimately led to my brother and I being removed from our biological parents' care during a police drug sting operation. We were taken to Child Crisis Arizona's emergency shelter, where for the first time in my life, I felt safe and rescued. My parents were drug addicts, and their world of substance abuse had no room for children. I intuitively developed a protective nature over my younger brother, Dustin, because I felt it was my duty to make sure no one would ever hurt him or me again. A third brother was born and lost to us because of the different placement in foster care. The following years were full of fear, anger, and grief. After multiple disruptions and failed family placements, Dustin and I were brought back to Child Crisis Arizona's shelter. It was there we felt we won the lottery, when the shelter staff introduced us to our new parents. I remembered immediately feeling a strong connection with my new foster mother. I felt loved. I climbed into her lap and asked her to please take us home. I was ready to be part of another family. A few months later, my addicted biological mother gave birth to my sister. When my parents found out about her birth, they were able to bring her into our family. Eventually, we were all adopted by Marge and Don. At the time, my younger self did not fully understand the severity of the situation, nor how incredibly lucky I was to be adopted at the old age of 7. Though the 3 of us children were fortunate to stay together, my adoptive mother and father knew that it would not be an easy road ahead. They knew there would be many challenges, questions, and emotional hurdles to overcome as we grew into adulthood. As a child, and even presently, I have to deal with memories of the horrible things done to me. I was forced to grow up prematurely and never experienced the joys of being a toddler. My childhood experience hindered my ability to trust people. It caused me to be very cautious with sharing personal information. By the time I was in middle school, I let my mother know that I needed help. I was unable to sleep and could not concentrate on school. She had great difficulty finding a counselor who understood childhood trauma and could see me in a timely manner. So she reached out to Child Crisis Arizona for help, and thankfully they were able to get me into counseling within a week. The counseling they provided and the coping skills taught helped me through an especially difficult time in my life. I continue to use these valuable skills to handle stress in my daily life. To call my youth a challenge is entirely correct, but I prefer to see it as a blessing in disguise. Many might say that I am a positive result of the foster care system. According to the National Foster Youth Institute, only about half of youth raised in foster care end up graduating high school. Less than 3% graduate from a 4-year college. I'm proud to say that I do not fall into that devastating statistic. I graduated from an all-honors curriculum high school with a 3.5 GPA. And completed 18 college credits while in high school. I am the first person in my birth family to attend a 4-year university. I plan to graduate with no less than a 4-year degree. But I am more than a statistic. To quote the late Jeff Hood, the strongest heart has the most scars. I truly believe that I am a stronger, more resilient person because of my experiences. I learned to survive and persevere through difficulties and embrace challenges in life. Today, I attend the Honors College at Grand Canyon University. As you can imagine, it can present high-stress situations. But I've learned to handle a heavy workload with much composure. I am more empathetic because I understand hurt and pain. I know the importance of connecting with people on a personal level, so that they know someone really truly cares. I understand that fear can paralyze and prevent you from enjoying life. I learned that exercise can relieve stress, forgiveness allows healing from anger, and following your passion will make you happy. I discovered that it is important to focus on the positives in life and be grateful for your many blessings. I have a deep gratitude for the role Child Crisis Arizona played in my life and in bringing my family together. Without them, I am uncertain where I would be today, or if any of my siblings and I would even be together. Thank you to all of those who impacted my life along the way, and from the bottom of my heart, thank you, Child Crisis Arizona.